Hi guys, welcome to video number 151. This video is on angles in polygons, and the keywords I've got for you are polygons, regular, irregular, interior and exterior. Polygons are shapes that have got any number of sides with straight edges. Regular means that the side lengths will be the same and the angles inside them will be all the same as well. Irregular means that the side lengths and the angles will be different. Interior means the inside angle, and exterior is the angle that is the angle on the outside of an extension of one of the sides. Okay, so an interior plus an exterior will equal 180 degrees, which is in the pink words in the method bit there. Okay, now there's a video prior to this one you could watch on polygons, but this one's about angles inside polygons, right, solving problems. So to find any kind of missing angle, you need to know and use one of two things. Don't have to use both things, you can use one of two. It's up to you which way you do it. So, number one, the sum of the exterior angles is 360 degrees. The sum of the exterior angles on any polygon that exists. Okay? And number two, the sum of the interior angles is found by taking away 2 from the number of sides the polygon has and then multiplying that by 180. That will give you the sum of the interior angles, all the added up angles inside the shape. Okay? So I'm going to employ a calculator to do this, but otherwise it's going to just take ages unnecessarily. So you'd probably get a calculator for these first questions in number one. Find the value of x for each irregular polygon means, and you can see all the angles are different anyway, right? But the angles are different, the side lengths are different, so there's no, it's just a case of adding things up and then taking away from a particular number. Now, clear that screen. What we need to do to calculate the sum of the interior angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, is take away 2 from the number of sides it's got. Okay, so we're doing the blue one here, the blue method. Okay, take away 2 from the number of sides, so that's 3, because 5 take away 2 is 3. And then multiply by 180, and we know that the sum of the interior angles of that irregular pentagon is 540. Always will be 540 for a pentagon, the sum of the interior angles. And you might remember that fact, you could do. You can always work it out by taking away 2 and then multiplying by 180. And that's because of the number of triangles you can split it into. So I'll just show you what I'm talking about there and I'll rub it out afterwards. Right? So if I chose that point there to go from, I've gone from there to there. Okay, well there's a line already drawn. I've gone from there to there. Okay, and I'm going to go from there to there. And then you can see that there are 3 triangles, 1, 2, 3, inside that shape. And we know there are 180 degrees inside a triangle, right? So you've got 180 times by 3. And there's your calculation to get the sum of the interior angles. Okay, so 540, take away, and then we're going to add up these 4 angles that we have been given, all right? So get rid of that, 95 plus 120 plus 87 plus 106 equals, and then 540 minus 408, 132 equals 132 degrees. That's what x equals in that first question. Okay, right, let's have a little look at the next one. B. So this one is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sided shape. It's got this horrible little kink on it there. Right, now what we're looking for is a reflex angle. You can see that's an angle that's gone past 180 degrees. Okay, these might not be drawn to scale. It might be a little bit deceptive, but this one is, by the looks of things, a reflex angle. All right, pretty clearly. So yeah, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but we're going to take 6 this time, so 6 sides, take away 2 is 4, multiplied by 180 is 720. So the interior angles, or some of the interior angles of a hexagon is 720 degrees. Okay, so we're going to take the 720 and we're going to minus whatever they all add up to. So I'm going to show you how you can do that without actually, so we're going to take the answer there, minus, and then we'll take the angle, so I'm going to put in brackets so it adds it all up and then takes it all away. So 48 plus 135 plus 19 plus 95 plus 87. Close that bracket. Okay, so it's adding all of that there. That's 336. So I'm just going to write down 48, 135, etc. You saw what I did, and then that was an answer of 336 degrees. So x 336, which makes sense because it is a reflex angle. Okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about there with the types of angles, please go and watch the types of angle video that I made. Now, number 2 is we've got to find the sum of the interior angles for the regular polygon. So it's always going to be referred to as a polygon. Maybe not actually, but probably it will be referred to as a polygon rather than what the actual name of the shape is. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sided. Okay, it's an octagon. Okay, and we can use this blue fact again. Okay, or we could use the red fact. It doesn't matter, right? We could do either, but I'm going to use the blue fact. Okay, and the blue fact is going to mean that there are 6 triangles inside an octagon that you could split it into 6 triangles of 180 degrees, so 6 times 180. Okay, 2 less triangles than the number of sides it has, 1080 degrees. Okay, so the sum of the interior angles is 1080 degrees for the octagon. Okay, there's that first answer. Now B, you've got 2 parts to it. Work out the size of each interior angle. So all we've got to do is take that and divide by 8, because each one is going to be the same, and they're the same because it's regular. It's a regular octagon. Each one of those is 135 degrees. Okay, I could do that all the way around. In fact, I'm going to do it there, right? And then I'm going to extend this side length here. Now you could extend every single side length on the shape as long as you go around in the same way. Okay, just extending the sides like that. Okay, and you could join the angle together to create a straight line, right? We know that's 135 degrees. Okay, the exterior angle is going to be 180 minus the 135. All right, 45 degrees. So the exterior angle is 45 degrees. Okay, now you can always check that as well, because you could use the fact number 1, the red fact. 360 degrees is what the sum of the exterior angles is. Divide by 8, because there are 8 exterior angles and you get 45 as well. So that is another way of working out. If that was just a question on its own, you could do it like that. Okay, let's have a little look at the next question. Move over to the other side. Get the calculator in a position where I can use it. Just slightly a little bit more over here. There we go. Good stuff. So 3A. Polygon has an interior angle 8 times larger than its exterior angle. How many sides does it have? So this seems pretty complicated on the face of things. But if the interior angle is 8 times larger than its exterior angle, we could call the exterior angle x, okay, and the interior angle 8x, okay, and we can do that because it's 8 times larger, 8 lots of x, yeah? So we didn't know what that was. The only thing we know about that one is it's 8 times bigger than this one, right? And what we know is that these two, if you look at the pink fact, these two will add up to 180. So we've got x plus 8x equals 180, right? We'll collect those terms together, you get 9x equals 180. And you divide both sides by 9. So 18 divided by 9 is 2. So 180 divided by 9 is 20. So x is equal to 20 degrees. Now, that's the exterior angle, okay? So how many sides has it got, is 360 divided by one exterior angle, okay? 18. So that would be 360 divided by your answer of 20 equals 18 sides. All right, there you go. It's quite a nice little problem, that one. And so is B, actually. So B, we've got 2 regular polygons that have been stuck together. We've got to find x. So on the face of it seems like, well, how x is on the outside of this shape. How do we work that out, right? Well, we've got a 1, let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sided shape. We've got a nonagon, okay? Now, what we can do is work out the interior angle here, okay, which we know is going to be the same all the way around because it's a regular polygon, right? And we can work out the interior angle here, all right, of this pentagon, and we know that's sort of going to be the same because it's regular as well. It's very important, that word regular, all right. And then we've got angles around a point, okay, and we know the angles around a point add up to 360 degrees from the last video that I made, so, or video before that actually. So there you go. What we're going to do is we're going to work out the interior angles of these two polygons, take away from 360 after we've added them up, and get the answer. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So that's 9 sides, so 7 times 180 for the sum of the interior angles. Okay, and then we divide by 9 to get 1. So that's 140. Okay, divided by 9 because there are 9 angles inside a 9-sided shape. Okay, and then this one we do the same thing. We've got a pentagon. Well, we know it's 540, don't we? Right, because we did it earlier. But 3 times by 180 is 540, and then divide by 5 because 5 equal angles inside a regular pentagon is 108 degrees. 108. Now we're going to add 108 and 140. So plus the 140 equals 108 plus 140. Just write down what I'm doing. 248 degrees. So that's what's we've got the bit that's left over. So we're going to do 360 minus the 248 degrees to get our answer of x. Because angles around a point add up to that 360. 2 interior angles on the polygons add up to 248. So the angle x is 112 degrees. Okay, so x equals 112 degrees. All right. I hope it makes sense. I like this topic. It's a good one. Just knowing one fact will serve you well. Just the one. It doesn't matter which one you know. But if you remember both, then you can choose the ways in which you solve the problems to these. All right. Thanks once again for watching. Thanks for joining me. Thank you so much for all the support. Take care of yourselves. Look after one another, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.